we might as well go ahead, and if you guys haven't seen it before, go ahead and show you. Boom, beautiful, beautiful red. We got a HX whole set HX30. Thing's gonna be sick. All right, so what we're gonna do right now, we just moved some lines out of the way for the old vacuum 2-speed. Just pulled those things out, and that one's like probably 6 foot long, and it's got all sorts of curves in it. But we got that out of the way. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and place the 4BT in the engine bay just so we can see the steering. We got like some sort of steering brace going to the old power steering, well not power steering, but the steering gearbox. We got this brace here. What we're gonna have to do is see if that's gonna clear, which it's not, but we're gonna have to see what we're all gonna have to do, and we're not gonna be able to know our spacings until we go ahead and mock this up. So we're gonna put it on the engine hoist, back it in here, and just kind of see what all is gonna have to move. So that's what we're gonna do right now, guys. We're gonna get the old Flathead 6 off here, set it off on a pallet jack, and lift this one up. So stay tuned. All the way up and over?
Yeah, almost.
The rad support?
There's a measuring tape right there.
Just measure how wide it is?
Yeah.
Because think about it.
Turbo's wide with that exhaust manifold, that pump.
Right here, that's hanging out so far.
This bracket, not right there, is
The widest part of it?
what you got. You good where you're at?
Yep.
Let's see, we're looking at 31.5 pretty much.
What's our gap there?
Not 31.5.
Yeah.
We got to go up and over.
Dang, let's see where 30
10 inches short.
31 at. Okay, we get it way up front. Let's see.
Yeah, once you get it in here.
Yeah, once you get it in there, it's good. It's just right here.
Alright.
As long as we get it up though, on the oil pan,
Oh yeah, true that.
high enough for the oil pan to at least fit in there, I think
Will be good.
Alright. So exciting being able to set a brand new engine in a 1951 truck. That's just crazy, man. The air compressor on here, we didn't really talk about it too much last video, but I'm very excited about the air compressor on here to run air tools and maybe some airbags on this thing. It'd be sick. Maybe some train horns too. Let's try to go ahead and slide that thing on in here.
How you on your motor mount? Mine's
It's
gonna have to go up.
maybe a little bit up, not too much. I'll be good there on my side.
I got this horn, this water outlet horn.
Yeah.
You're clear now. That'll work.
Alright. We probably
When
come.
we start easing down, it's going to work its way further back too.
Yeah, we might as well start easing it down then. I gotta grab these lines and pull them up probably.
We're good now. If you want to start easing down again, bro. I got one. Oh yeah, you got that one.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah, we good.
Yep.
I gotta tell you what, you weren't gonna get a bigger engine in here.
No, I weren't gonna get a bigger one in here, was I? That thing's tight. tight fit.
That's about 2 inches from that steering cross member.
Yeah, we're about to touch it, so we're definitely gonna have to move that thing down.
For sure.
Or just completely run a different setup with like us.
I think we may end up just running a different setup. How's it actually even looking with the original steering gearbox over there?
I think we'd hit that too when we come down, because we got to come down quite a bit.
Yeah, I'd come down. It needs to come down probably another 6 inches. Would it be touching?
Yeah, it'd be really close.
It would be. It would work though, actually, to be 100% honest.
We got a little clearance.
We can pop that bar out of the way real quick and get a little bit lower.
That's what I'm saying. We could pop that off. It's got to go anyway.
Yeah.
What tools do you think?
I'm pretty sure the manual fan's gonna have to go too.
You're gonna have to get electric fans.
Drop an electric in.
Yeah. Look how close that is to the front.
That is, and we still got to put an intercooler and radiator up here too.
And radiator.
Well, the front clip goes out to
They don't
here.
make water to air, do they?
I'm not sure.
Oh, if
They
we had a
they
water
probably
to air, we
do.
could almost put it anywhere we had free space in this thing.
Yeah. So front clip mounts to here, so we got a few inches up here. But you're right, we ain't gonna have much room, especially with a manual fan here. But if we take that manual fan off to electric fans, probably get a little bit more room. But look at that beauty. Oh, Mater. Do a walk around for y'all if y'all don't know about my 1951 truck. He's loosening up that steering brace bar, but we got a CM truck bed flat deck on it, 38-inch mud tires, bias plies, huge rear axle. We still got to use a cutting torch and cut off the rear part of that frame, which is aftermarket. It wasn't supposed to be there. I think somebody put it on there for like a pintle hitch or something for pulling grain. But here she is. Old farm truck getting a 4BT. Once we get it out from underneath here, go on the first drive, that's gonna be sweet. It's a front clip for it. We did a full paint job on the channel. You can see a playlist on the screen. There's the hood, butterfly hood, UWS transfer tank. There'll be a playlist on the screen if you guys want to see from, we pulled this thing out of a barn, hadn't ran in 32 years to getting the Flathead 6 running all the way till now. There'd be a playlist on the screen where you guys can click and watch all the videos up until now. All right, so we took the steering brace off, or the whatever steering gearbox brace, and now we're seeing if we have clearance for the stock steering shaft here and gearbox. Which I think we still need to go down a little bit more, or what?
Yeah, a little bit more.
Because this,
If we get how much more there, we'll be touching the lip of the oil pan on that
Oh, okay.
front
Yeah.
cross member. Right
probably
there.
gonna have to just cut that up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably just kind of completely take that out. I mean, we need something there though, right? So it doesn't just fling up stuff in the engine bay with that fan.
Oh yeah, this right here. Yeah, we'll
we need
end up
something
building
there.
something.
Something like a plastic
we
one to go
might even
lower.
just be able to trim
Trim
it
it.
out. You know, keep as much original, just kind of like trim through here.
Yep, that's true.
I mean, it's already sitting pretty low though.
It really is. I mean,
It is. What you think? It just needs to come back a little bit, and
Well, it actually needs to tilt. That's the only problem.
yeah, it
You
needs to
can't
tilt.
with it like that. But
Yeah.
we gotta get something sometime. We can make it where we can start putting the front of the engine up a little bit.
all right.
Turning back, I'm actually now I do know the engine side bell housing is about 2 inches thick, but even then about 2 inches thick, 2-3 inches thick, we can still come back to about right there where our transmission, because we really want to mount our transmission pretty much where this one is mounted up at.
Yeah.
Come back with it. Should be able to come up with some pretty easy motor mounts on this, where the factory one's actually bolted up. That'll definitely help us out and make it a whole lot easier.
Yeah. Which one thing we need to talk about, the 4BT, people say it vibrates a lot. That's because it does. It's not a 6BT, and the fact that it can't balance itself out is the easiest way to pretty much say that, and kind of steady itself out and not rock so much. The 4BT is known to rattle a lot. So they actually make special motor mounts that we're going to be getting for this engine. So stay tuned if you guys are one of the ones that think, oh, I'd never touch a 4BT because it rocks so much. Stay tuned, because we're going to be throwing some motor mounts on here to help prevent that. It's not going to completely eliminate it, but it's going to help it a lot. So that's one of the things we're going to have to look at now that we have it kind of mocked up in here. See which ones we can go with and get ordered, because obviously this being a 1951, this really hasn't been done before that we know of, and if it has, it's probably been done only once or twice. So now that we have it in here, we can actually see the spacing that we have. We have a lot more room than I thought. What y'all think?
Honestly, we really do. I thought it was going to be a whole lot tighter than this, so I'm
a lot more clearance issues. So
definitely not big enough space to put a 6BT though. I'm glad we went with a 4BT. Didn't have enough room for a 6, but I really think we're going to be in good shape here. It's pretty much perfect size, I think, for this engine bay. I mean, you guys can see our turbo side. It's got plenty of room right there, and we still could cut out that fender a little bit, because that's an inner fender. I don't think that would interfere with the outside fender at all.
No, it wouldn't. Because like you said, you know, we need to tilt it back just a little bit, but I think with the motor tilted back and down that little bit more, as far as we were talking about possibly having exhaust issues, I don't think we really will. I think it'll actually just go right up underneath the cab.
Do a standard downpipe, maybe like a 4-inch setup. I'm not sure if a 4-inch setup will work on this truck. I don't know if we have the space for it, but we'll try to do something, maybe a 3-inch or 4-inch.
Yeah, so we can definitely, if we don't have the space for it, 3-inch, run it down there until we get underneath the truck, and then we can just, you know, put an adapter on it, run you 4 or 5-inch.
Oh yeah.
However you want it to sound.
Oh yeah, straight pipe this thing and make it sound nasty. So now that we have the engine mocked up, we're going to be able to order our parts now and also see about our motor mounts. We're going to get some special motor mounts that reduce the vibration of the 4BT, and now that we got that steering bracket out of there, we can see how low we can go with it, and also we know we gotta, that's one thing by mocking this up, we know we gotta work on and fix. So the next video you guys see will be a lot of major progress on the Mater build, and we'll have some parts going on this thing, hopefully getting this thing started in the next couple videos, and then driving in a month or two. Huge shout out to Chase and Colton for helping me out with this build. Their information will be down below. Iron Ape Coatings and Fab. Make sure you check them out, their Facebook and their Instagram. They do everything from powder coating to working on diesel trucks. They're actually swapping over a 6.7 right now on a Ram 5500. And of course, big shout outs to the Big Bear Engine Company, 4btengines.com. They'll always be linked down below. And stay tuned to these engine builds, because we'll be releasing a video every week or two on the Mater transformation. Also, big shop we're building right now, and also the dump truck I have, Fat Tony. I just ordered a new carburetor for it and a bunch of other parts that we're going to be throwing on the dump truck. And a lot of people were asking about the painting of the engine bay. We are painting inside the engine bay. Now that we got everything kind of mocked up, we'll pull this thing out, of course, install what we need to install below the engine and everything around it. We'll paint also while we have the engine out, and have it all nice and painted and nice and neat inside there while we have the engine out. And then plug this thing back up in there, and then we'll be good to go, guys. So thanks for staying tuned. It'll be a great time to subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already, and put those push notifications on, and smash the like button down below if you did enjoy it. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next one. Huge shop build progress video. The shop is actually almost done, so that video will be released in the next couple days, so stay tuned for that, guys. I'm very excited to show you. It's turning out awesome. See you in the next one. Peace.
We're on a boat, we're feeling fine.